The foster care system is in dire need of foster parents, and at the same time, there is a high turnover rate of social workers, leaving fewer people with higher caseloads. What are your solutions for these problems, Mr. Cameron?
Well, I think the first thing that we need to do as it relates to our foster care system is clean house. I mean, there's no reason, and my heart breaks to hear the stories of kids that are having to sleep on the floors of dilapidated buildings. That should never happen here in Kentucky when a child is in the custody of the Commonwealth. And that certainly will not happen when I'm the governor. And the unfortunate thing is that we hear these stories repeatedly, whether it's our foster care system, whether it's the Team Kentucky Fund that is under audit, or other unemployment office that fail to address the issues related to folks getting their checks. This administration has failed you time and time again, and this governor has held no one accountable. I want to work alongside with our legislature to make sure that we have more folks in the foster care system to help with these services. You know, one of the things that was a difficult challenge is that Sunrise Services wanted to make sure that we extended foster services to our kids, but this governor's administration didn't want to contract with them because they held traditional values on marriage.
Mr. Beshear.
Every child deserves a forever home, and any child subject to abuse or neglect is one too many. We live in a tough world where sadly too many of our kids are neglected and abused and go through a level of trauma that should never happen. I'm so proud of our Kentucky social workers that come to work every single day to do their very best in tough situations. When I became governor, we had been losing social workers for years based on cuts to pensions and the last governor's attempt to eliminate those pensions in the middle of the night, something this attorney general says he would have supported. Since I've become governor, we have dramatically increased salaries for social workers, and we're finally seeing their numbers go up and their morale to go up. And yes, they have to face some tough situations. We have children that, because of the trauma they've been through, are violent. And sometimes it's very difficult when you pull them out of a home in the middle of the night for a perfect placement. But I guess my opponent would put a violent child in with others without thinking it through.
Mr. Cameron, would you like to rebut?
Well, all you have to look at is the last 3 years. I mean, if you live here in Louisville, you've had a juvenile detention facility that's been closed for the entirety of this governor's term. We need to get it open. You see in Northern Kentucky, they've had to close their facility because of issues of sexual assault in that facility. You see the facility in Adair County. They've had to close their facility because of issues related to sexual assault. That has all happened under this governor, yet he has held absolutely no one accountable. On day one, when I'm governor, I will clean house and make sure that we have folks there that actually care about our kids. And I will make sure that whether it's Sunrise Services or other organizations that want to help, I won't push them out or marginalize them simply because they have traditional values on marriage.